Hello and welcome back to my channel. In this video we'll be learning arithmetic operation in C. That is, by the end of this video tutorial you will be learning how to calculate summation or subtraction, multiplication, division using C. So let's start. So first of all, as always, you'll have to include your main header file, which is studio.h. Then you'll have to declare your main function, and within that main function you have to run your entire code. So there are two ways of declaring your variables. Either you can declare it as an integer or you can declare it as a float. That's up to you. But usually in our calculator we can use the floating point, so I prefer using float. So here I'm using float. Now the variables, how many variables are you gonna declare? So let's say we are dealing with two numbers, like we are adding two numbers 2 and 3 to get the output 5. So how will you do that? So you'll have to declare two variables for two numbers, and then after applying different arithmetic operation you'll have to save the result. So where will you save the result? So you'll have to declare another variable where you will put the result. Then simply you can just sum them and keep the score in output variable, and then you'll have to print it. So the score is, or the result is, or the sum is. Then you'll have to use a format specifier. This format specifier will look for the result from a variable of which you are wanting to print. So in our case we are wishing to print the output, so here you'll have to write the output, then the end. Oh, I never even. Now what is the value of variable 1 and what is the value of variable 2? There are two ways of declaring or specifying them. You can either self-specify it, that is variable 1 is equal to 2 and variable 2 is equal to 3 or 4, whatever, and then if you run it you'll see the output. See, the output is 6. This is user defined. So in your calculator you see that you can use multiple number, right, on your runtime. So building and specifying the number while you are coding isn't a good way. So you'll have to take input from the user. So how will you take input from the user? To take input from the user you'll have to use scanf function. The scanf function will take the values from the user. So how to use scanf? So first of all, you have to declare scanf, and within that you will have to use double quotation, and inside of the double quotation you'll have to use the number of format specifier. You'll have to declare the format specifiers, and there will be as many as format specifiers, as much number as you want to take from the user. So we want to take two inputs from the user, so we have used two format specifier. Then you have to use an and sign. This and sign means the address of that variable. So whenever you are taking an input from the user, where the input should where the number should be put. So we are putting the first input into variable 1 and we are putting the second input into variable 2. Sorry. Now let's see how it works. See, now we have to input two numbers, any number we wish, 5 and 6. So the score is 11. See? Now again, to make it more reliable for the user, you can simply tell the user what to input. So I am saying input first number, and then I'm using the scanf, and to input the first number, that is only one number, we have to use only one format specifier and one variable's name. And again print have input second number. Sorry, yes. Again we have to scan the value of second number. So address of variable 2. Now let's see how it works. So input first number. The first number we are presuming it is 30, and the second number we are presuming it is 20. So the sum is 50. See, this is how to perform a simple summation or addition operation. Now all the other things is same. You'll have to just use minus for the variable, for the minus operation, and then the subtraction. 4, 3, so use 1. So at the time it will not be the sum. So let's say I am saying the output is okay. So to perform the multiplication operation, use the asterisk. Then see how it works. 2 times 4, it is 12. And for the division operation, we are using the divisor, and we have to divide, let's say 12 with 3, so the output is 4. So this is the basic of simple arithmetic operation using programming language C. I think this video tutorial will help you to build your first calculator in C. Thank you very much, and the next video will help you to find the greatest between two numbers and to find the even and odd numbers. Thank you.